In this video, I'm going to show you all about the Smallrig V mount battery and how long it can actually last. First but foremost, we must sort out the audio. If you didn't know, this is the TX660. Yeah, really good mic. Let's see how it performs later. Let's get this out of the package. Nothing in there apart from instructions and some interesting stickers for a change. Remember to bring a card. Here's what we have in the box. I really like this. As you can see, it's 99 watt hours and it comes in a very small form factor. Here is my iPhone mini 13 and this is what this looks like. So it's also very light in the hand. So who is this for? If you're someone that works very remotely and doesn't like plugging in, then these batteries are for you. You can power light panels, your laptop, your phone. You can power anything that takes a USB-C connection, an 8-volt connection, a 12-volt connection, and USB-A as well. So like I said, you could charge your phone, your laptop, your lights, your audio recorders, and anything that takes USB-C and USB-A. Is this battery for you? Only you can make that decision. Is it for me? Yes. For the kind of work that I do, I'm going to be needing this. I film a lot of events and I don't like to plug in, and in most cases I can't. It took 2 to 3 hours to charge this from 20% all the way up to 100% on a 96 watt MacBook Pro charger via the USB-C connection, of course. So I was quite happy with that. Now, how long did it last? Well, the only test I was able to do with it so far is fire up a light panel. I don't have the light panel with me. However, I do have one of the filters. So this will give you an idea. It's one of the Yongnuo's YM360 Mark III's. Okay, so I put this on 100% on daylight and 50% on tungsten, and it was on that setting at 7:30 in the morning up until 12:30 lunchtime, where the battery conked, and that was a good 5 hours of battery life that gave me. So I'm really happy with how long that lasted. That's more than enough use for what I would use on the jobs that I do and the projects that I do as well. And yeah, can't really complain there. However, if you're looking to power up an Aperture 200D, this is most likely not going to work so well. Again, depending on your uses, on Smallrig's website, I believe they had a reference in the specification section of how long the 155 could last. Yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, it's very unlikely that you're going to be working with an Aperture 200D in a remote setting where you don't have power, but should you have to, the 155 is really good for that, and you'll get 45 minutes worth of juice out of that. Another thing I like about this battery is it is Airline Ready. You go on this with the airlines, you're going to get no issues whatsoever. If you're going to need more than 45 minutes of power, 100% from an Aperture 200D, obviously plug in through direct current, or maybe get some batteries that can deal with that high drainage of power. So maybe something with very high watt hours. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping these, only because I have some sweat batteries with a high load on there of 274 watt hours, somewhere around that. But because those sweat batteries, they have depleted over time, especially through COVID, where there wasn't any work going around for anyone. When they sat on the shelf through 8 months of COVID, I charged up the batteries, used them, and sadly they weren't holding up the same power and juice that they used to do prior to COVID. But saying that, I bought the batteries in 2018. It's been about nearly 5 years since I've had those sweat batteries. I'm not sure how long these batteries do last, but if I can get 5 years out of it, that's good. So if you're going to get yourself one of these, just bear in mind that these are not here for long. Batteries do deplete. So is this investment for you? You got to answer that question and ask yourself, how much of a return are you going to make? Or if this is a nice shiny toy to put on the shelf, then maybe this is for you. Is this for you? Guys, let me know in the comments. I know what I want to get. I'm not going with this. I haven't made videos in a good while, maybe a year or so. So I hope you liked this video. I'm hoping to make some more videos soon. If you like what I do here at this channel, I tinker with cars and I like talking about the new tech and gadgets that are out there. Anyways, guys, it's time for me to end this video.